Hello and welcome everyone to the latest World Cup watch along as well. Yes, as a neutral tonight, should be a good game. Just get your score predictions in the comment section below, but a game that will certainly be one for the ages anyway. Will Erling Haaland absolutely batter England's backline? Anyway, we'll find out, and hopefully it should be a good game. I think it will be anyway, but quickly go through the Norway and the England side if you've missed it, but it is on the bottom of the video printer as well. But chat, go on, you around here, we'll keep up to date on all things World Cup watch-alongs as well, but Liverpool as well. Yeah, hit that subscribe button down below. And we are underway. Norway shooting left to right and England right to left as well. England in the all-white kit. But chat, yes, let's get straight through the start 11s. Nayland, Ryerson, Ajer, Hegman, Moller-Wolfe, Odegaard, the two, obviously Berg and Berg as well. Sorloth, Haaland and Schludrup up front, who had a big impact in the last 16 tie, of course, getting the 2 assists in a great win against Brazil in that game. And of course for England, Pickford, Konsa, looks like he's playing right back, Stones, Gahey, O'Reilly, Rice, Anderson, Madueke, Bellingham, Gordon and Harry Kane as well. But everyone, do let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And yeah, it's going to be a fascinating encounter for both sides. And let me know who you think will come out on top of this game. But certainly a lot of Premier League battles going on tonight. Let's get to all your comments as well tonight. Yeah, let's get to all your comments as well. We'll pick up there, chat. It's going to be a banger of the game. That's 100% Ozan. 100%, but it's going to be a good game. But certainly if England don't beat Norway, it's going to be a huge missed opportunity for them anyway. Madueke down the right-hand side. Poor ball in there. It's going to be a goal kick to Norway. But yeah, England should be beating Norway, in all honesty. This England side should be at least getting to the semis and a final anyway. The quality within it, yeah, it should be going far every tournament. Should have won the last Euros against Italy if it wasn't for not having Southgate as manager. Any credible footballing manager would have played attacking football and not just sat behind the ball in that game anyway. Especially when you go 1-0 up at Wembley. What's he doing? He's at 50 minutes. But he's getting everything sorted. Couple of cuts and scheduling for tomorrow as well. But yes. Well, Scouse, there's a lot of Scandinavian, Welsh, Irish in Liverpool anyway. A lot of Panascouse as well. Go and check it out. It's got Norwegian roots, certainly embedded in Liverpool as a city as well. So yeah, a lot of it. What are you chatting there, mate? Happy Saturday night to you as well. Is it Saturday? Yeah, bloody hell, it is Saturday. But chat, hope you all get a beverage of your choice anyway, and hopefully you do get it. Cheers, everyone. Would hope if it didn't miss my mouth. Bloody hell. It's alright. It's only my first one. To be honest, even if England score, I'm just going to be happy for the people that if you support England, then sound fair play to you as well. But Liverpool is my first love as Liverpool Football Club. But yeah, as you've probably seen on the channel, we've done a lot of the World Cup watch-alongs as well, chat. I do enjoy watching as a neutral for all the teams, really. It's a good opportunity for me to have a little look at some of the players that I'm not too aware of as well in certain teams, so it's good. I just love football like probably all you, and we love Liverpool. But if there's any England fans in, hope you do enjoy the show tonight as well and the commentary. But yeah, at the minute, 4 minutes on the clock. Apart from that Madueke cross into the box, not an as of threatening attacks really from either side. Just a lot of them just getting a good Couple of kicks of the ball. But yeah. But chat, get your score predictions in. I've gone with a 2-0 England win. 2-0 win for England. I think England would deal with Erling Haaland very well. Very, very well. Just when you come up against Messi and Mbappe, where they might struggle. Kane going deep there, trying to look for Jude Bellingham. Yeah, it's a bit strange with Bukayo Saka though, Matthias. Let's not forget, he's played a lot of games for Arsenal, hasn't he, mate? So, yeah. And obviously he had a couple of injuries, was it last season? So, yeah, and he's played. And that's where Arsenal have got to be careful as well going into the new season. Injuries will occur. It's just given out. It's just football in general, isn't it? Ozan, 6-5 in pens to Norway. So, yeah. Probably would go all the way. Odegaard dealt well by John Stones. Certainly does help when John Stones has practiced against Haaland. And certainly Mark Gahey, two players that will know a lot about Erling when he is training with them every single day as well. But same will go for Haaland as well. They'll know their weaknesses as centre-halves. But if you missed the last Norway game, obviously against Brazil, it was just a case of them soaking up a lot of the pressure. And obviously when they did go forward, the Haaland in particular, of course, just really punished Brazil. Two fine, phenomenal strikes. That second goal was, for me, one up there with one of the goals of the tournament. But England at the minute, so far, really struggling to create any key openings. And it's going to be fascinating from a set-piece perspective as well for both sides. I'm a bit surprised England haven't gone with Big Dan Burn anyway. I thought he would have played tonight, but not the case. Little give and go with Harry Kane, Rico Lewis. Like, you think about the quality in this England side, though, Chas. You got Declan Rice, you got Anderson, you've got Rico Lewis, Harry Kane, Bellingham. So much quality, man. And that's going to be offside there for Madueke. That's poor. He's looking across the line. So, yeah. If they are eliminated tonight, then they've only got themselves to blame, England. And certainly Thomas Tuchel. But yeah. Yeah, he will be playing for England in the future, mate. It was actually good for Rio from our point of view as Liverpool fans as well. If you are a Liverpool fan. The experience that he got. Obviously, we all remember Michael Owen doing well for England. Obviously, bursting onto the scene there. Obviously, that great goal that he scored. And sort of off to Haaland. Sulrup, I tell you what, got away with that England. Big time, because there was a 2-on-2 opportunity inside England's penalty area there, and just needed that right ball. Oh, that's majestic by Jude Bellingham. Phenomenal Cruyff turn there. But yeah, big let off there for England. Sulrup just missed that final ball. Would have been a tap-in for Haaland if he actually got his head up and produced a much better standard across. So we're going to chat to the referee for. Yeah, but there's a reason why you bring in Thomas Tuchel. He's a very good knockout manager, to say the least, in like one-off games. I personally feel. I demonstrated against it was that Chelsea win in the Champions League against Manchester City. Obviously, City went into that game big favourites, didn't he? But Tuchel and certainly Kai Havertz done enough in that game. Yeah, well, even chat, even for the new people tuning in. Yeah, it's an interesting selection though, mate, isn't it? I personally, if I was picking the England squad, I would have included personally Foden and Cole Palmer and certainly Trent as well. I think if England don't win the tournament, I think whether it be against Norway tonight, but the big crucial moments. I think the big moments, you just need that little bit of individual brilliance. And certainly what Foden, obviously getting that goal in the last Euros final as well against Spain. I think it was Spain he scored past, wasn't it? In that 2-1 loss. Obviously Trent speaks for himself as well from an attacking sense going forward. But Tuchel's picked his players, and there's no real excuse if England don't win the World Cup this tournament. Because there's enough quality in there. But yeah, Madueke, he'll do a job for a Tuchel's system. Like tonight on this occasion now. He's off a foul. Has he touched his arm? But offside again. That's 2 offsides there from Madueke. Yeah, but yeah, as you know, Tuchel picks his players based on the system, doesn't he? So fascinating selection, like still. Yeah, he makes some interesting runs. Yeah, a lot of goals. Rico Riley down the left-hand side. Little dummy here. He's done well. Getting into interception by the Brentford centre-half here. And there's a good breakaway here. Soloff down the right-hand side. That's the one thing that Rico Lewis needs to be doing. Just making... He's always going to come inside the Atletico Madrid forward. As we've seen against Brazil, we had a... Apart from the first 5-10 minutes, after the 10-15 minute period, he was very ineffective. Soloff down that right hand side and did switch it up anyway. Obviously, Suldrup come on in the second half and made that instant impact, didn't he? Down that left hand side. I think Nusa went onto the right hand side, or he come on anyway. Well, certainly. It's not the usual height that you would have in that position in the full-back area. Because O'Reilly's a tall fella as well, and he's like 6'3", 6'4", and Soloff's like 6'5", so... Yeah. Certainly balls to the far stick at that post. Shouldn't be getting beat. Both of them anyway. Oh, what was that? I haven't even checked. Is it? Didn't see that one. Lee, how are we, la? Hope you're well, mate. I know you're all had a good Saturday night chat, whatever you're getting up to. And I know a lot of yous will certainly be supporting Norway tonight. And fair play if you are supporting England as well. But the Reds are back in action very soon, so thankfully. I'd say for the Scousers, the majority of Scousers, no, I'm speaking for myself. I only speak for myself, because there will be, obviously, Scouts out there that want England to win, and fair play. But me, yeah. No way. But I don't really care, to be honest. I'm just a neutral. Yeah, he's a good player, man. Very good player. Hopefully it is still. Bloody hell, someone's headset just fell off in the commentary booth. Let's see how. I think someone's microphone just fell off the balcony. England will be, yeah, 100% there. Like two of their best players in the position as well, mate, aren't they? Like those two in any international sides, very blessed to have them. The only shame I always say, I think the majority of us as neutrals, when you look at Harry Kane, should have left Tottenham much earlier. Obviously, he could have gone to Manchester City, didn't he? Remember when he said he wanted to come out and then he done that interview saying he apologised? Was he apologising and that? But, yeah. That fella should have about 6-7 league titles already. But everyone would probably say the same about Steven Gerrard as well. But Stevie was a one-man team anyway. He loved Liverpool Football Club, but Gordon's going to be a corner. Done well there, Gordon, to force a corner. But the thing is, Stevie won a lot of trophies at Liverpool, didn't he? As where Harry Kane, obviously he only won the first, was it his first title outside of England? Obviously, the Bayern, obviously winning the Bundesliga. I think he's won the Bundesliga twice now, hasn't he, Chaz? Has he? 2 Bundesliga titles. And could win many more, and possibly even the Champions League in the future as well. Especially when you've got Elise, Kane, Diaz, Musiala. Not too bad of a forward line for Bayern, is it? England corner there, first one of the night. It's got to be some delivery to beat these lads in the air. It's cleared. Going to be Anderson with a throw in. Oh yeah, 100%. Back to the proper footy, as they say. Yeah, transfers as well. Chat. If you missed the latest video we done today, just had a little look at the. If you've been away from socials, obviously, João Gomez looks like Liverpool and United have expressed an interest in him. So obviously we spoke to his agency and his agents, and that's see what the price is for him as well. Yeah. Everyone's individually, aren't they, as well, mate? As I say, if I was doing normal comms for like a big station or whatnot, then I'd be certainly a neutral. But yeah. Gordon. Cleared by Aya. He had a fantastic game against Brazil. Chat if you missed that one. But yeah, a lot of football at the minute. 17 minutes in, it's gone backwards and sideways really for England. Not in real penetrating passes in behind so far. Anderson. Good switch, Madueke. He's actually onside for the first time in about an hour. But yeah, last couple of times he's picked that up on the right-hand side, Madueke. He's been offside. England do need to speed up the passing much quicker. Especially when, obviously, the Norway players haven't quite got that agility to them, given that they're absolute giants, but that's where the weaknesses I feel they are within this Norway side. If you just get that ball moving as quickly around the pitch as you possibly can, 1 touch, 2 touch, get a ball into the box early. If a cross is coming in, it's got to be on the ground and low, really. Anderson, ball in, Kane, and Bellingham just couldn't quite get a touch on that. He's holding his shoulder, and that's his bad shoulder, that. Jude Bellingham. Hopefully he's okay. Couldn't quite get the right connection on that. Yeah. Wolfie Moller there at the far stick. Very tight to Madueke. Yeah, and judging from Edwards' comments, obviously his statement yesterday, chat if you missed it, he said they're in a good place, Liverpool. So fair enough. If that's the case, then hopefully whoever does come in the future, whether it be in the sporting director role or the other roles at Liverpool, it's and that's what we spoke about yesterday, wasn't it? Ideally, the infrastructure's all sound and it's settled. Sloppy by Norway. Kane on the edge of the box couldn't quite just reverse that ball to Jude Bellingham. Saw a lot. It's good defending, my Mark Gahey, that. Even though the ball didn't go in the vicinity of Haaland or Gahey really, but Gahey was really tight to him, dragging his shirt. Haaland give him a friendly push and a shove off the ball anyway. Yeah, he'll do good in La Liga, mate. I think his skill set, his pace, his raw pace, and especially the calibre of players that he's gone from having Joelinton behind him in that Newcastle side to having Pedri behind him. There's levels to the game, really. So Gordon will be making those runs, and he'll actually be getting the ball, really, whether that be in the air, off the like at every angle, as well. So yeah, Gavi and Pedri, not too bad of a midfield, and obviously Dani Olmo. And Frankie's young, so yeah, he'll do well, Gordon. Got no, yeah, that's not. I know we all like scoff at the fee and that going bloody hell, but he'll do well. I think he was doing well at that. You just Ferran Torres going to PSG as well, chat. Bit of a mad one, that chat, isn't it? Anderson, Gordon, obviously Ryerson. I think he got 18, 19 assists in the Bundesliga. Madueke nearly with a late run to the far stick. Just went a bit too early there. The Arsenal forward. All the way back to Pickford. Literally had nothing to do. Pickford at the minute. Yeah. Yeah, obviously leaving Spurs, like, yeah. Obviously just, yeah, he's been tremendous, chat, if you've not watched him in the Bundesliga. Depending on how good the next 3-4 months go for Kane, he should be in with contention of the Ballon d'Or. Rico O'Reilly. No one in the box there. Ball in! Riley. Missed opportunity. It was a great ball by Madueke. He just flashed it across the box from the right-hand side. I don't know. O'Reilly, he wasn't ready. He wasn't set. Well, none of them were, really. But what a ball that was. It was just it with just pure power. It's into the danger area. It's a bit surprised Harry Kane's not on the end of that, in all honesty. Or Jude. It's prime position for those two lads. But yeah, anyone just tuning in, it's been all England dominating, as you would expect. Let's have a little look. In terms of the stats, yeah, dominance, of course it would be anyway. 73% possession to England, to Norway's 27%. But still, at the minute, no shots on target for either team. And still no shot either, but just being all possession, really. So, which I think will be a familiar pattern, really, for both sides. So with a 2-1 to the... No chat. I know, chat. People were putting that name in, and I thought it was just some, not even a player, because you doing the transfer shows for many years. Some people just put random names in, and they're not even players, and I'm not gonna get baited. But Andrea Bratislava, I hope we pronounced that right. But yeah, I don't even, who's even played for, chat? Like, apologies, but yeah, no. I haven't even heard of him, Ozan. Apologies. That's poor for me, but yeah. Yeah, apologies. Paul, even though, thanks for the stream, Jack. I'm too tired to stay up and watch, so I appreciate your coverage. Nice one there, Phil. Much appreciated, mate. I said, even just listen to the commentary. I said, hope you've all had a bit of time in the sun, but if you're hard off tomorrow, hopefully it's a nice another sunny day on Scouse land for all of us, if you are, or in the UK anyway. We don't get much of the sun as well, so if you're hard off, we're not stuck in work. Try and get out. Get a bit of the vitamin D anyway. But Thomas Tuchel just gone absolutely berserk there at Oldham. Furious. But that's typical Thomas Tuchel. I'm not surprised being no shots on target for either of them as well. He's always had a bad shoulder, Matthias, even his time at Borussia Dortmund. Like, if you see him, I think even before, like, there was rumours of us being linked with him back in the day, when his Dortmund days, yeah, he's got, like, mad strapping on his shoulders. I think chat, did he have surgery on it or he had surgery on something, was it ankle or whatever? Jude, I think it was a couple of months ago anyway. But I think he might have sorted it out anyway. As Lee said there, yeah. Truly true. I would have commented. Yeah. I finally got this house cool enough. Could have boiled an egg outside today, Jack, couldn't you? We'll pick up there, Scouts. Hope you well, mate. That's not going to be a foul on Jude Bellingham, it is. Is just absolutely mistimed, that challenge. It's a good opportunity here for England. On the edge of the box, but it's just poor touch by Ayer. It's a good, intelligent flick there by Jude. Just a little flick round the corner. Completely sends him. Oh, yeah. Top player, man. Really good player. Can play anywhere, like down that left-hand side. Jack, can he play right back as well? But very versatile, as you said there, Ozan. He's a really good player. Sadly, he plays for Man City, like. You'd need a forklift to get over that Norway wall. We'll see how. Harry Kane over this. Kane over the bar. Goal kick for Norway. He's tried to go to the top left corner there. To the side of the goalkeeper. Obviously, Argentina are on tonight as well, chat. Depending on if this game goes to extra time, chat. Have to see anyway. But if not, we'll have a transfer show ready for tomorrow morning. Or just general Liverpool news. Whatever's, hopefully, a bit more comes out tonight on Liverpool. Yeah, half an hour played here, chat, and not really a lot of quality from either side. Norway, this certainly suits them in terms of sitting behind the ball. As we said against Brazil, Norway would be very happy the way the game's pans out. Big going forward, trying to flick round the corner. Swords it up, appealing. Oh, I think it was Moller Wolfer. Ball in behind. Gehi, Pickford. Needed to come out there. And the Norway are doing it out. It's completely out with the sink, that. What are they doing? Yeah, fair play. They're having a good time anyway. Good to see. Obviously, Liverpool have had their fair number of Norwegians play for Liverpool, haven't they? Obviously, a legendary Champions League winner, John Arne Riise. Ooh, Well, the boss left back for Liverpool anyway. Couldn't half strike a ball, could he? John Arnott. But the delivery from England, as it has for anyone that's played Norway so far this tournament, that's certainly where Brazil did struggle. Like, their lack of quality, Brazil into the penalty box was awful. Bellingham versus Jude. I see. Ball ends, poor delivery by Rice. Away by Norway. Gehi. It's great football by Gehi, man. So good with the ball at his feet. Able, even if he was getting pressed. Oh, here we go. I knew that had come out. Ozan. There we go. Down Lisa. There we go. If you don't follow Jan Reese on the social chat, he does quite a lot of like football content as well. Obviously with the journalist work and that he does, and like punditry. Give him a follow as well. Does a great job. He's funny on TikTok. Give him a follow on that as well. Oh, Haaland! He got away with that, England. John Stones, wow, lucky boy. It was about fun. How that ball's not fell to a Norway player there. Nearly 1-0. Should have been 1-0 to Norway. John Stones completely loses the ball. And a great tackle by Borussia Dortmund's Ryerson down that right. Very sloppy from England the last minute or so. Norway ever so slowly growing in confidence and belief. Gordon looks knackered already. Looks knackered. 33 minutes in. Yeah, he was. Like, should have been punished there. Should have been 1-0 Norway. How that ball didn't fall to a Norway lad there. But yeah, I think the Norwegians really growing in confidence. And I can fully see England going 1-0 behind here tonight. If we don't improve rapidly, I'd say. I don't think so, Ozan. The last 2-3 minutes. Norway, I think they've learned that England's at the minute just playing really poor. And they are. I see Odegaard to Ryerson. Ball into the box. Haaland, shot on target, comfortable for Pickford, but the first shot on target, not quite what he done against Brazil anyway, but I had sloppy. Harry Kane losing the ball there, referee saying play on. Again, all the England players looking. Sold it up. Oh, what a goal! 1-0. I told you, chat. Showed it up. 1-0. I told you. I told you. Harry Kane, get up, lad. It's a cross-come shot there by Showed it up. Obviously, my man in a match against Brazil. But it was a cross-come shot. But I tell you, I need to see if it took a deflection, but at the end of the day, England are being diabolical. And I told you, chat, I need to see, no foul there. And that's poor by Harry Kane. Losing the ball and England just so sloppy. I need to see, does he mean this? So they're up. He's missed it. It's like that Ronaldinho goal against Seaman. Yeah, that's a cross-come shot, that chap, but it doesn't matter. It ends up in the back of the net, and it's an unbelievable strike. And as we've seen with Pickford, couldn't quite tip that over the crossbar. And it's 1-0 Norway. Yeah, it's not a foul. Get up, Kane. It's embarrassing. I tell you what, chat, England look absolutely knackered 36 minutes into the game. And I did tell you, chat, that goal was coming for a good 5 minutes. And I think it's still getting checked. It's not a foul. And yeah, it's been given. Fair play. But yeah, England, if no one missed the Norway game, chat, against Brazil, it's exactly panning out like that. It's Norway's second shot, and it resulted in a goal. No disallowed goal, chat. It was a fair goal. Harry Kane just whinging on the floor. Yeah, it was a great goalie. And England, it's a crucial next 5 minutes, because this game could end up being 2 or 3-0 for Norway. Yeah, he's a good player. Good player. Yeah. Nah, no disallowed goal, chat. 1-0. Goal stands. Matthias, I'll need to see more of him in obviously in Europe as well. Obviously, international tournaments, you do get much more space and time on the ball. But he certainly had a big impression over the last 2 games, especially against Brazil and obviously with that goal against England now. Gordon, and that's a foul on Ryerson. And don't be surprised if Norway won this game 1 or 2-0 and just seen the game out, sitting behind the ball, soaking up a lot of the pressure. Because everything England are throwing at Norway at the minute so far, yeah, nothing really. They're very content, very happy with it. So, lads, should be 2-0. A big long ball for Norway, winning the first ball and second ball transition. Too easy. Huge miss and Soloff from there. Should be capitalising on that. Yeah, O'Reilly just getting out-muscled by the Atletico Madrid man. And they've sent blood here, Norway. And they're going for the second and third goal. Odegaard. He had a shot. Pickford fumbles it. Just about gets the second rebound. But England need to survive the next minute. I'd even say now. Not helping themselves at all. First time England have actually been tested so far this tournament. I know everyone goes, obviously, Dominican Republic, Congo, but really threatened. Like putting them on the back foot, being surprised, losing battles, losing duels, losing absolutely everything in the minute. I was even saying, I'll check that out, mate. Yeah. But yeah. Certainly taking his agent might be a bit busy at the end of this tournament. Sold up. Madueke. Give and go. Bellingham. Okay, needs to be stronger. Needs to be much stronger. Long search and pump ball forward here. Haaland, he's put Gaiki to the ground there. And he's appealing. Look at it. Come on, lads. The referee's not going to help you tonight. Battle. Norway, certainly, as we've seen throughout this tournament, they love a battle and a challenge. It's in the Norwegian spirit as well. Or just Congo. Yeah. Rice. But Everton's in front of Norway, and that's how they want it, really. Happy days. Anderson. Yeah. Yeah, I think he was just poorly advised, Trent, by his agency, and didn't have the right people around him, I feel. I think, of course, he wanted to go to as counter-attack here for Norway to make it 2-0. Sorloth, he's got Haaland in the middle. Sorloth! Big tackle by O'Reilly. But again, England sliced open at the back. Should be 2-0. He's going to get an earful from his manager at half-time. Should be 2-0. Too easy for them. Madueke, ball in, corner. England haven't even had a shot on target. Norway have had 4 shots, 3 on target. England 1 with 0 on target. With a minute left, England need to reply. Need to do something at least. Come on. They didn't have to do something, a different variety of cross here. It's got to be a low cross or something. Because it's pointless putting a ball in the air against these lads. They're going to win it. Rice, he's on. Get the cross in. Stop. Offside. So 10 seconds left. Probably going to be 4 or 5 minutes added on. But yeah, I don't know why England aren't going. England should be going short there on the corners. Get a bit more of a different angle on it, or just at least go to the byline and go short, go to the byline, and just try and cut it across the box. It's just so basic. And that's what happens when you don't have a Trent in your team, or a Palmer or something. Oh, the manager will be happy showed up getting picked up there. Still another second half. There we go on the celebrations. Ball over the top here. Gordon should be winning that against Diet. He has done. And that's poor by Gordon. 4 minutes as a done, chat. But these are the games, and we said, chat, these are the games where you need a Trent, you need a Palmer, you need a Foden. Just players to unlock those little pockets of space. But Tuchel knows best, innit? Gordon, good ball to Bellingham. 1-1. What a goal. Game on. Fair play, man. That's the first time England have had the ball and crossed it with a low cross. That's what was needed. A low cross to Jude Bellingham. Keep it on the ground and you'll batter Norway. Simple football. Simple football. But first time England have had a shot on target tonight. And they've scored. Game on. But much better by Gordon. And that's what Bellingham's saying. Get the ball out wide. Low cross. And Bellingham, one touch out with his feet. And that's what Bellingham's all about. Look at that. In the penalty box. Ball shifted onto his left boot there. It's a great finish by Jude. It's Lampard-esque, that chat. Frank Lampard made a career of that, getting into the penalty box and putting a ball in the back of the net. In a bit, lad. Well done, lads. Yeah, finally a bit of movement, chat. Great goal. But it's ingrained in every England team now. You get the goal and they'll sit behind the ball. Go for it, lads. You've got the quality. Just got Bellingham, you got Kane in your team. There we go. Get a second goal there. Kane! Oh, keeper just about saved that. 35 yards out. Give the lads a bit more confidence. I didn't see that, Lee. Was he fuming? The Norway manager. I didn't see that, chat. Sorry. Was he going mad? I missed that one. But, chat, as we said, those big missed opportunities for Norway. 5 minutes prior. Let England off the hook, really. And England, with a minute left to go here, or 30 seconds. Gordon, down the left-hand side. Bellingham to Kane! Oh, what a goal! Hey? There's no way Kane's offside there. Do I need a new pair of glasses? Oh, yeah, he's off. Yeah, I do, quite clearly. Let's see how. Here's my other set. Kane, lads. Just expecting to be onside there, but it was a lovely dink over that chat. Nice half time. But an absolutely phenomenal dink over the goalkeeper. And I think Jude needs the bog there. He's sprinting off. Not surprised. He's got the bog. Oh, he was sprinting off anyway, the pitch. But yeah, thoughts on that half? Any England fans, Norway fans, or just neutrals as well? It's been, at least we got goals. Certainly got 2 goals. Could have been a lot more for either team, really, for England and Norway. Obviously, before England got that equaliser, Norway had 1 or 2 big opportunities to capitalise and should have really. You look at that Sorloft opportunity that obviously that nearly missed. Nearly the big mistake by John Stones as well in his own penalty box, where he miscontrolled it and somehow a Norway player didn't get on the end of it. But yeah, and it's so annoying. Like even as a new, just like watching and like the quality and just like a simple ball like that. And we said that's what was needed, chat. Gordon, like it's got to be a low cross into the box, especially if you're playing against taller. Like even when you're playing bloody Sunday League football. That's the job, innit? Get on the byline and cut it across on the box. Because you don't want to be just whipping in balls and airily, because 99.9% of the time, a Norway player's going to get his head onto that or his knee or whatever. He's gonna win that race. But yeah, and that's what Bellingham does so well. Whether it be entering the penalty area down the right hand side, but on that occasion, couple of touches, shifting it onto his left boot and putting it into the bottom corner. So I think Tuchel will be certainly not happy about that performance. I don't think any England fan will be, but yeah, it's just frustrating. They need to be doing more of the goal. But I think it's a bit about confidence as well and just managing the game better as well. But we'll find out. It's going to be a fascinating second half because obviously still 1-1 Norway and well and truly still in this, and he certainly did have England on a couple of occasions on the back foot. So it's going to be fascinating, especially if Norway do get that second goal and obviously put themselves ahead. It's going to be especially if someone does end up chasing the game as well. It's going to be fascinating, indeed. Right before half time as well, West Ham, yeah. It's like watching a Liverpool game from last season I was on, in all honesty. Or like we'd come out in the second half and just bloody concede. But yeah, you'd be fuming as a manager anyway, at any level of football. 11-12 England goals from Kane and Bellingham. That's a great stat, that, Lee. Spot on, mate. Nice one for that. Yeah, it's expected, mate, isn't it? When you've got Kane and Jude, 2 of the best players in European football when they're on top of their game. Yeah, obviously, remember doing the transfer videos of Bellingham being linked. I think at the time we had obviously the interview of obviously Stevie, and he was asked a very long way back when he spoke about Bellingham as well, didn't he? Obviously, there was talk of Bellingham possibly going to Liverpool, but in the end, he went to Real Madrid. Wasn't to be anyway, but obviously that summer, that was the season where we used the Bellingham money of like just like whatever it was 190 odd million, whatever it was, and we went out and got Szoboszlai. We got 4 players, and we end out Gravenberch, McAllister, and Szoboszlai, so it wasn't too bad. We got 4 players out of it for the price of 1. But yeah, Jude's done well. He's a really top footballer, man. So it'll be interesting how Mourinho utilises him now in the Real Madrid system. He'll be one of his top players, but it's going to be intriguing. Obviously, in that attacking midfield role, yeah. Obviously, look at what Wesley Sneijder done in that Inter Milan side for Jose. Obviously, I think it was the treble he won. Obviously, when he had Eto'o and Sneijder and the great players he added into Jose. So, yeah, a lot of top players and more of that, more of the same, certainly for England as well. I just don't get the pint throwing anyway. What a waste of a pint throwing it 20 yards in the air. Maybe that might be me different if I'm watching a Liverpool game. What's saying that, I'd rather drink my bevy, especially if you are paying like 10-15 quid for a pint anyway. But yeah, what a waste of a bevy anyway. But yeah, looking at that Stones chance though, wow, just having a little look at that now. how just in behind Haaland there, how that is not gone to a Norwegian player is baffling. Just millimetres away from finding Haaland, and let's have a little look on this as well. Was it Pickford? Yeah, Pickford. I've only just seen the second replay on that, the Norwegian goal chat. What's like? Fair enough, Harry Kane wants to come deep, but he's balling the ball out. Oh, what a goal! It's Ronaldinho all over against Seaman. That I'm not having that. He meant that. Even after the game, he'll probably say, "Yeah, I meant that." No, he didn't. Looks like a great strike. Yeah, it is a great strike, but it's a cross-come shot. That. But doing the Jude Bellingham celebration as he said, chat. But yeah, madness from Pickford. Like fair enough, Kane. Yeah, you want to come deep to receive the ball, but you've got Anderson, you've got Bellingham, you've got Rice, players that can drop into those deep positions and link the play. There's no reason for Harry Kane to be that deep, and obviously resulted in Norway scoring that goal as well. But yeah, it's going to be fascinating the second half. So in terms of the half-time period as well, though, chat, obviously possession-wise, England dominating 68 to Norway's 32. XG for both sides, Norway 0.34 to England 0.22. 5 total shots for Norway, 4 for England, 3 on target for Norway and 2 on target for England as well. Norway have only had 6 touches in the opposition's penalty box, whereas England have had 10. So when England have actually got the ball, obviously a lot of those touches come from Jude Bellingham, didn't they? I think 3 or 2 of them anyway. Yeah, obviously with that goal, but good. More of that really. So yeah, it checked as well. Oh, did he, Lee? I completely missed that. Did he get carded? I'm guessing he got carded. Did he? For bloody lobbing that, wherever he did. There we go. Yeah, you need glasses. I do, that's a great shout, that lad. Obviously, sadly, we're not sponsored by Specsavers because, by the looks of it, I do need new glasses, just especially for the new season. But yeah, Harry Kane, it's 2 for the price of 1 as well. That's Specsavers. That's fair play to the lad dedicated in that line outfit. He must be absolutely boiling. How's that lad doing that? Yeah, it's fair play to the fella. Like, it's madness in that heat as well. That's commitment anyway. Major appointments. Yeah, well, got these anyway, but yeah. Nice one there, Matthias. Much appreciated. Is what you can do. Maybe having a bit more of energy. Yeah, I think obviously the fair goal in this game will be really crucial. I think if England can get it, then I think a lot more of the space will. The later the game goes on, if it goes later and England are 2-1 up, then the spaces certainly will open up for England. The more they push on, but especially the substitutions as well. Eze against this Norway team will be, if it gets to the 60th minute and if England are winning, yeah, Eze, I think tonight, make sure he's actually on the bench, didn't check, apologies, but expect Eze. But I think Eze against this team, he's got really the great, I think we all love Eze as a neutral. Sadly, he plays for Arsenal, but I think Eze coming on in the second half, he's got all the quality to open up this Norway side more as well, and especially those late runs on the edge of the box like Jude did get. Obviously Jude taking it from the edge of the box into the penalty box as well and scoring. But I think keep an eye on Eze for the second half, and even Rodgers as well. It's mad, like the quality's there on the bench for England if they need it, which they probably will. Rodgers, Eze, Saka as well, Rashford, Watkins even, and even Ivan Toney as well. But yeah, there's quality there. It's a good bench, I'd say. It's a good solid bench now. But yeah, main ones Rodgers and Eze, and even Saka. Especially if Madueke keeps on getting called offsides. It's so frustrating. Even like you can see the professionals even on not more frustrating. Like even as a fan, like when you're watching it, especially when they are looking across the line as well. That's why I was a bit surprised the Harry Kane goal was off, because how many goals have Harry Kane scored like that when he's just hugging obviously the offside line. I thought it would have been a lot more close than it was, but it was a good yard or two off. But Haaland Laken, yeah, and obviously the 2 goals against Brazil, outstanding. Like, he didn't have much to do in that Brazil game, but he scored 2 goals. And obviously, if all of us, even if you're not just as a neutral, or when Haaland's obviously what he done to Liverpool last season as well. Yeah, he's an absolute nuisance, really, but he's a top striker, man. Sadly, he plays for City. At least he plays for City rather than Manchester United. I'll just say that anyway. Because, yeah, he would have been tremendous for any side, but he's done so well. But if you missed it as well, though, chat, there was comments from, was it the Dortmund? Someone high up at Dortmund this week as well, speaking about Haaland's admiration for Real Madrid. So yeah, Haaland will eventually end up at Real Madrid, and it's just a matter of not when, but not if, but when, really, in regards to Haaland. And if Real Madrid do end up with Haaland, then game over. it's going to be mad seeing him in that Real Madrid side, especially if he's playing with Jude behind him as well, and yeah, especially if Mbappe's in that team as well. But it looked like Vinny Jr.'s signed his new contract, so yeah, maybe the Haaland deal might be put on the back burner for a minute. As you said there, go. Yeah, it did, Paul. Certainly, mate. Woke them up. Certainly needs it, didn't they, mate? Yeah, just a bit of a shock to the system. Not that they were arrogant coming into this game. I think Norway they deserve where they are. Knocked out Brazil for a reason. Done so well in this tournament. They've got a lot of quality. I love Aya as a centre half, chat, for Brentford. He's a solid centre half. As well, so he's got a lot of good players across the back line and midfield and even the forward line. It's funny. Obviously, all the Norway fans have got the Viking helmets on, and then you just got the England fans with just the bevies in their hand going. Yeah, it's funny. The contrast, really, and seems like that Norway fans was focused on the game anyway. But yeah, I think England's a big up there. I do not think England will win the tournament. So closer, they get funnier if they win. Yeah, it's they've got the quality. They should be, in my opinion. But obviously, we all know if someone ends up beating France, of course, in the semi-finals, if Spain beat France, then I think Spain will go on to win the tournament. But yeah, it would be a boost if Spain do knock out France. But I'm saying that Spain beat England in the last Euros final, didn't they? So the England assistant managers coming out giving interviews. I'm not a big fan. There's just no chat of halftime interviews. Just the game's gone. But we'll find out. But I haven't got my headset on, but I'm guessing he looks very angry, the assistant manager of England. So, probably they've all laid into him at half time, which is understandable. One shot on target in the course of a 49-minute period. Not good enough for a side like England as well. Enjoy, Scouts, enjoy. Yeah. It's all about individual quality, I'd say, this tournament, though, Matthias. A bit like tonight, Bellingham is individual brilliance, the brilliance of Messi. Whatever anyone thinks of Argentina, but Messi, an alien from outer space, the way he just plays football. Mbappe, even Dembele, all of them, really, and even Haaland for Norway. Yes, Norway have done well round them, but, yeah, just... Eze's actually coming on, chat. There we go. Too short, must have heard me. About time, get him on. He surely has to be coming on, chat. It's a great substitution by Tuchel for there. Eze coming on, I'm guessing for Madueke. I'd expect it to be. I'll be a bit surprised if Bellingham's coming off. Oh, Saka's. Oh, two of them. Eze and Saka. So Tuchel's furious, which you can understand why. Saka has to be coming on for Madueke. And who's... Rice. Rice is coming off for Eze. Tell you what, fair play, Tuchel. Not quite Southgate sitting behind the ball. He's going for it. Fair play to the lad. That's a great sub, by the way, chat. By Tuchel. That's how you win tournaments, chat. By having the bottle to make substitutions like that. And we are underway here, chat. There we go. So, Saka's on, Eze's on, Norway shooting from right to left, and England attacking from left to right. Let me just make those subs there, chat, for England. But Madueke off, thankfully. So yeah. Gordon, little give and go. And that should go be a foul on Kane. It is. Great opportunity here for England. 25 yards out. And that's just showing the inability of Sander Berge anyway. He's a tall fella, but yeah, certainly hasn't got the agility to defend tight spaces like that. Yeah, 100% trust. I don't think so, like, I don't think they'll beat Argentina. That would be one of the all-time World Cup shocks if Switzerland did beat Argentina. That would be one of the biggest ever, I'd say. No, you can't, Mr. Can't, miss. Oh, Paul, that's life, lad. Go ahead. Get us all one, lad. Eze standing over this free kick now. Left hand side the penalty box. Eze. And it's going to be a goal kick. It's great when Gordon's actually defending the set piece for Norway. Move, lad. Just whacked it straight at Gordon. That was going on target as well. Elliot Anderson's fully capable of just defending them as well. He's got one of the biggest engines in European football. Anderson against his future teammate, Haaland. Wasn't best too pleased with that. Haaland just shoved him off anyway. Yeah, both on there, but... yeah, same, like, not a fan of it, mate. Yeah, 100%. Holds it up. But Eze, looks like they've gone to a 4-4-2 at the minute. Outward possession, England. Eze's gone a lot more higher, pushed up. Obviously, Saka on the right-hand side. Gordon in that left mid position. Moller Wolfer, he's fuming. I felt it was a throw for Norway as well, but yeah, Jude and Anderson as two centre mids. Concert, ball in, forward for England. Norway throwing down this left hand side. So 4 minutes played in the second half. Nothing too major for either side so far. In the second half, just being a case of just long search and ball forward. Comfortable for Pickford. There'll be a lot of that for Norway in the second half. Long search and ball. Oh, lovely by Bellingham. Skip past the full back there. Saka down the right now. But it's just Jude's ability to beat a man 1v1. So good, man. Anderson. Concert. Anderson ball out the left. Gordon. To O'Reilly. Ayer's gone out wide. There's a bit of space in the middle. You can find it now. Being dispossessed. Good tackle there by Ayer. Saw a lot. I'm a bit surprised he's come out in the second half, but he's done well. Good ball there. Not quite the 1-2. And it's a great little dummy by Eze. Ball to the right for Saka. Needs to whip a ball into the far stick. Kane's there. Saka. Deflections. Comfortable for Norway. It's poor by Saka. Needs to hit that to the far stick. Needs to get his head up and just dink it to the... Doesn't matter how where low or high. Just get it in. Let's get it across. Norway forward here. Sander Berge. Ball out to Sorlot. Inside the penalty box for England. Ball in over the bar. I'll tell you what, nearly getting caught out there again. Must have been watching highlight clips of Divock Origi's goal at Anfield a couple of seasons ago, because that nearly hit the crossbar and went in. Oh, Pickford doesn't like crossbars, as we know. Come on. Odegaard. Going to be an in-swing again. First real opportunity for Norway to attack a corner now from their end. Big. These are so vital for Norway tonight. Corners, balls in. It's a poor cross. It's cleared by Harry Kane at the front stick. Ball in again. Ryerson, shot on target. Pickford should have caught that. I don't know why he's put that out there, chat. Should be catching like that on the ground there. Pickford's... What's he doing? Yeah, just catch that. I'll tell you what, if Norway score from this corner, that is an awful save by Pickford. Haaland's like 15 yards out there with that header. Looked like it should have been a comfortable save for Pickford. Ryerson. I don't want my man. In swinger. Off this corner. What's the referee chatting there? How can he see that's not on the D? That ref doesn't need glasses. Great spot then. Oh, that should be 2-1. It's going to be a corner there, but I tell you what, that should have been in the back of the net. I think Stone's got a... Yeah, it's a great flick on at the far stick there, chat. Great spot by the officials, that. An integral header from John Stones at the far stick. Taking that away, I think it was Soloff was the closest at the back stick. I think it is his head or shoulder, it doesn't matter, got it away there. So another corner for Norway. Quality of delivery needs to be a lot more better. Anderson on Haaland, bit of a mismatch. Is that going to be a ball in? Odegaard, big save, and it's 2-1. Norway. Egerson, 2-1. And as we said, chat, set pieces in Norway. And again, England are appealing. I don't think that's a foul. England need to be more stronger there. Where it's a first ball transition won by Norway. Pickford's appealing for a foul on him. But Hegem, I think it was, number 17, putting into the back, putting it at the back stick. Let's have a little look. Oh, is that a push by Haaland on Anderson? And he's onside there. Yeah, Harry Kane's playing him on. So it all comes down to that foul on on Anderson by Haaland. For me, he's just... They are checking the foul. But Anderson makes no effort to battle with Haaland there. But I can understand why this is going to be getting disallowed. But if I'm being critical, just needs to be better. But yeah, it's going to be overturned, chat. It's going to be 1-1. Referees deem that to be enough contact. So England get away with it big time there. Oh, don't worry, it's not 3-1. 1-1. Oh, I'll keep it there. It's still 2-1, but the referee's going to VAR. It is a foul, but it's just... Anderson makes no effort to... Sunday lead, that's not a foul. But especially with the rules in the World Cup, with corners and that. In the Premier League, that would be a blatant goal for Arsenal. I tell you, that would be all Arsenal goal. Referee. Push, foul, disallowed goal. Corner retaken. Is that a thing? It's a The foul must have... Oh, it's a new rule in it. So technically, because the ball's not in play, chat, the foul occurred before the ball's even been kicked. So ideally, the referee should have blew his whistle before, but it's the new rule and variation. But that's what Harry Kane's saying. Like, it's alright. It might just load the ball back into the box and score again. So goal disallowed there, chat. Nah. Yeah, it was poorly, but it's been disallowed. But they've got to defend this now. What the hell is the whole queue at the far stick from Norway? So it's an Arsenal-style corner here, all to the far stick. They've all moved around. And Anderson needs to be a lot more tighter to Haaland. He's lost him at the front post there. Oh, he's just got away with that. England's possible counter-attack if Bellingham can get his head up. It's going to be a Norway throw-in. Yeah, don't worry, chat. It was a disallowed goal. Norway. Yeah, it's a new rule, chat. One of the ones that I kind of forgot as well, and that's going to be a big injury for Norway if he's coming off. Ryerson. Huge injury. He's had a good game this tournament. Has he gone over his ankle? I think I might have went over his ankle there. Yeah, chat, thoughts on that decision? Rightfully disallowed or whatever? Yeah, it's truly a foul's a foul, isn't it? Yeah. Chat, do you reckon that would be disallowed in the Premier League? Probably not. Would it? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, Sunday League. I'm sorry. That Sunday League. That's not getting given. Well, obviously, as we've seen in this tournament, Sunday League, you just be laughed at by the referee and just told to get up. Get up, lad. Yeah, Ryerson's coming off big injury for Norway, and Benfica's is the Osnes coming on. He is a midfielder by trade, but he did come on against Brazil in that right back position again. Yeah. Come on, Bellingham. Keep all the ball, lads. It's all Norway the last 5-10 minutes, chance telling you. England are doing what they done in the first half all over again. Messing about at the back. Fair play to Norway, taking it to England. Not sitting behind the ball and being content. Yeah, but as you said, chat, and anyone listening or watching, that was a foul, isn't it? Lose the game, especially in the World Cup. There's been a lot more better protection for defending teams on corners, which is not really what we're used to as being Premier League fans. Because as we've seen in the Premier League, especially last season, it's like a episode of WrestleMania, mate, on every corner. So 29 minutes left here. Will it be going all the way tonight? We'll find out. But Norway, very confident on the ball, which you can understand why. So Ryerson's off. It was Arsnes on. Great name. Yeah, all the time, doesn't it? I suppose even if you win 2-1, main thing is just when you get to this late stage of tournaments, just about doing enough. But obviously in the big finals, you need to step up, man. But Norway dominating possession the majority of the second half here. England playing like the underdog at the minute. And you've got to say fair play to Norway. Not scared at all. Odegaard can pick an eye of a needle ball out, as we've seen on many occasions for Arsenal. Ball over the top, Soloff. Ball in. Anderson, he has gone out there. Pickford's got the ball here. What's he doing? Get the ball forward, lad. Long ball. Ideally not in the air, though. Bellingham's fouled. Quick one. Quick one. Referee, book him. Book him, ref. Haaland's just stopping the quick kick off. Or was it Odegaard? Sorry. Tapan. He's refereed Liverpool many times, hasn't he? He's a good ref. Gordon, can he keep that in? Nah, it's poor by Gordon. Bit slow there to get that. That's going to be a goal kick for Norway. Oh, what a selection of great players. You've got Fabregas, Cafu, Kaká, Del Piero, and R9 just chilling there in the corner. The lads. And, bloody hell, missed Arsene Wenger there as well. You wonder how much those lads would be worth in today's market. 400, R9 is prime. If you take away his injuries, easy, 400-500 million. I know that might sound a bit mad though, chap, but R9 was R9, wasn't he? The original Ronaldo. Go on. Anderson, ball forward. This is where you need O'Reilly on the overlap. Gordon, run at him. He's not a fullback. Gordon, that's better. It's at the byline. Ball in. Kane. Oh, Kane should have hit it first time. Bloody hell, lads. Missed that. Pickford. The other lads ahead of Anderson need to be coming a lot more closer, though. He's doing a good job on his own at the minute. Obviously, his Rice going off, but just Eze just needs to come a bit more closer, and even Harry Kane for that matter as well, just to try and link the play a lot more better than certainly they have done in the second half. That's just a typical night for all of us, mate, isn't it? Realise. What's this stuff saying there? Yeah. So a lot's coming off chat. Oscar Bob is coming on. Certainly a different proposition for O'Reilly anyway. More of the quick lads you called it there. Who was it? Mateus. Yeah, the quick lads are coming on, sorry. New set and soldiered up the goal scored it. Coming off. So they're very good tournaments. As I said, the first half chat, his agents will be busy very soon anyway. Advertising, mate. Obviously, but so on some of the games as well, though, Mark, obviously, with the there's a hydration break going on here, chat anyway. But Noose has come on. Have England brought anyone on there? Let's have a look. But yeah, Noose and Oscar Bob have come on for Soloff and Soldered Up as well. So I'm a bit surprised by the Soldered Up subs, no trust, but I suppose Noose are coming on. Good subs, to be honest. Certainly gonna be testing the England backline. So Reece James coming on. A bit risky bringing Reece James coming on, considering he's just come back from injury as well. Well, Reece James is always constantly coming back from injury anyway. But it looks like Konsa might be... Konsa going into the middle and Stones coming off. That's what I'd personally do, but so find out, chat, who the England sub is for on the pitch. Too sure to say, and telling them that's what you need to do. Just keep on playing. Really, you haven't been playing much football, England, this game, for the quality that's in the team. But I suppose in the big games like this, just all about handling the nerves and who deals with it better. I know it might be a bit mad that like professional footballers still have nerves, but they're only human. They will do. Big stages like this. Yeah, I think many when I obviously listen, I think everyone listens to like obviously the top pundits and like the top footballers as well, the way they speak about I9 from their perspective as well, being professionals. But even like they speak about them so highly, as do a lot of football fans as well. But yeah, he probably would have been certainly up there, Ozan, if he just didn't have the injuries he had. Gordon's off. Interesting. Eze to the left. Oh. Hang on, we gone 5 back? I think we might have gone... Or has Reece James gone into the middle? I need to see from the kick-off here. Yeah, Reece James on, chat. I find it mad playing Reece James as a DM. What are we doing? And he's nearly going to give away the ball there. Long ball for England. Just why? That decision could cost England tonight. Well, it nearly did cost them there. 20 seconds from the kick-off. Like, strange decision by Tuchel. But, fair enough. Watch Reece James score the winning anyway. He will. But, chat, do you get that sub from Tuchel? But yeah, England just sitting behind the ball a bit too much there. So. Norway with the ball at the back. Saka couldn't quite get the right connection on that. Odegaard to Norway goalkeeper. Saka, ball down the right. Great run by Conser if you can find him. Reece, James, not the greatest delivery there. Possible breakaway here for Norway if they can get it right. Odegaard, Arsnes. Okay, he's gone down and they're a centre-half light here. Reece James has got to get back into that centre-back position. He's got to be covering him. Oscar Bob inside the penalty box. Great interception. And it fell into the grateful arms of Jordan Pickford there. But yeah, that's... And Gahey, lad, get up. Even if it's a foul, get up. Your team needs you. Oh, bloody hell. Sorry, Chas. That's so annoying. And even if I've seen Liverpool players do that, man. Just get back. No, I thought it would be a formation change mate, to be honest, but it doesn't look like it. Ball to the far stick. Oscar Bob. The spaces open up here for Norway. Ball in. Conser at the back. Cleared it. But Noosa down the left-hand side. Good defending by Conser. But Norway are growing from strength to strength. Just a baffling substitution. But yeah, it looks like Reece James is playing DM, chat. Yeah, Rodgers is still on the bench. Still. Yes and no, Matthias though, innit? And another corner here. Let's see if there's any pushing and shoving going on. But big. And the referee's having a little word with all the players there from England and Norway. 15 minutes on the clock. The Norway lads are all the far stick. I tell you what. That's a bit of a mismatch. Ayer against Reece James. Ball in. Pickford punch. Not gone far. Arsenal. Ausnes off the bar. And so it's away. Haaland off the crossbar. Ayer. Us big. One of the big lads. And again, England left looking at each other. It's a wild punch by Pickford. Ball into the box, and Ayer should be, even being more critical, should be getting that on target. He's capable of getting that on target. It hits his shoulder. Luckily enough for England, it ricochets off his shoulder and on his head. Yeah, big missed opportunity. Kane. There's space down the left here for England. Move the ball quicker. Eze. They just haven't got Eze on the ball enough. You bring him on for a reason. Give him the ball. Get him into the space. Yeah, he's been very erratic tonight, Jazz Pickford. A lot of it's been quite needless as well. He's created more errors for this team than he's actually prevented tonight. Yeah, prevented goals. Saka down the right. You've stopped playing football, England, here. Big time. They're just not playing football. First time he did in the first half, he scored a goal. Keep the ball on the ground, keep the ball moving. And rotating it from the left. Eze, again. Hegham's limping there, so that's going to be a bad injury if he's having to come off. Eze to Stones. It's more like England now on the edge of the box. Controlling the ball. I don't get why they're appealing for a cross. But there's an overload at the far stick. Maybe if you're crossing it now. Overload! Nearly Anderson flying at the far stick. But that's when you can cross it. When there's an extra spare man at the far stick. It was a great run by Anderson. It was nearly a fantastic pick out by Saka. Yeah, there was the extra man flying in. That's when you can cross a ball in. But yeah, it's better from Saka. And fair play to Anderson. He's putting an absolute shift. But yeah, I got away with that, England. Just on that replay as well when I hitting the crossbar. Yeah, if that was on target, Pickford stood no chance. A couple of millimetres below the crossbar. The seconds are ticking away here, chat. And you do wonder if Norway do get a goal. how much England have got left in the tank. Odegaard. Arsnes. Oscar Bob's quite wide here. But Odegaard, he's picking up some good little pockets of space on the edge of the box. Reece James, not really tracking him. Again, Odegaard. Hang on, has he just sneaked on? No, it was big, sorry. Obviously, that whole Bodo Glimt last performance last season captivated the world, didn't it, in Europe? Great run. Noosa, ball to the far stick. O'Reilly winning that. 10 minutes left to go here. Concentration levels need to be at a maximum for both teams. Any last slip now will be very costly. Because if it is Norway, I think they'll be very content with just sitting behind the ball for a good 10 minutes. I think they'd do extremely well. And yeah, referee's saying to get up from Hegem. Going down there. He's bloody limping all over the gaff, the Norway centre half. Oh, sure, he's going to be coming off soon. Oscar Bob. Down the right. Against his former City man. Former City teammate. Oscar Bob. And against O'Reilly. And appealing for offside there. The line, oh no. Reece James being dispossessed. Arsnes. Just waiting for that cross, aren't you, into the box to Haaland's head. It's just an inevitability about it, isn't it? Yeah, we'll find out, Ozan. Next big five. Obviously with 10 minutes, but the next 5 minutes will be so crucially important for both sides. Good fact checking there, Lee. Good to see. That's right. So another corner here for Norway. Be interesting if Pickford is going to be coming out off his line. Big. It's going to be an in-swinger. Away by Kane. But Kane's done more in the second half in his own penalty box than he has in the Norway. Even half. New steps. There we go. Pickford, why are you trying to play it a million mile an hour? I get you want to be going forward, lad, but you got Harry Kane still on the edge of the box. Yeah, I was going to say, like. England at the minute, they've sat behind the ball for so much. Even when they are going forward here on like the little adventure. Jed Spence coming on. I just don't get that. I need to see who have England had on the bench there. I'm a bit surprised you haven't bringing Dan Burn on. Jed Spence's coming on. I personally would have brought Dan Burn on. Just to really deal with those aerial bombardment that Norway will do the whole of the game. New set ball. Lovely ball down the left-hand side. New set. Saka, great defending. Let's see. Eze and Saka for the whole of the second half have been playing as orthodox wingers, full-back wingers, left wing back, right wing back anyway. Defending, had a lot of defending. Oscar Bob. The speed Norway are moving the ball is fantastic. It's what England should be doing. Noosa, straight at Pickford, but tremendous football, chat. Tremendous football by Noosa. Giving them a proper footballing lesson here tonight in the second half. It's going to be interesting how much steam this Norway side has got. The substitutions are going to be vitally important for both teams. His movement's mad though, isn't it? Yeah, chance. If you haven't already done so, do drop a like on the video as well. Massively helps out. If you haven't already done so. Spence coming on for Rico. Yeah, Spence on for O'Reilly, and we've got one sub left. So Jed Spence going on left back. He's had a big rise over the last couple of seasons, Jed Spence. Been given a bit more of an opportunity. There's 8. Anderson, little give and go. Stones. Got an option there for Saka. He's found him. Go on, scam a goal here. Saka. Go on, lad. Beat him. Beat Muller. Oh, lovely play by Saka. Ball in! Over the bar. How's Kane not put that in the back of the net? Saka turns into prime Messi there for just 20 seconds. Wow. Fair play, Saka. How's no one put that in the back of the net? Just done enough, Norway. Konze, he's got a corner out of that, but a big chance there for England. Should be 2-1. Let's have a look at that. Oh, great play by Saka. You don't see that enough. Well, no, you don't see that enough for Arsenal. Or apologies any Arsenal fans. He does that more than obviously I see as a neutral, but he should be doing that every single game for Arsenal. Just skimming a fullback more, because he's got the quality to do it, man. I think so, Lee. I think it is, mate. It's going to be a push by Harry Kane there, yeah. Yeah. Not happy, but it's a fair foul. Rogers was coming on, chat. Konze. What is this shape from 2 I'm guessing James is going right back. He's had a good game, Konze. Very good game. Well done, lads. So the final sub for England in the 90 minutes. Rogers on. You'd expect, chat, James going right back. Wolfie Muller has come off. Or Muller Wolfer, sorry. Pedersen is on. Haaland winning that. Bit too easy. But concentration levels at a maximum for both teams here. 20 seconds left to normal time. Oscar Bob. Arsenal, great ball. Running behind. Why is Pickford punching that? His save selection tonight. Very bizarre. Jude putting him behind there. For Ayer. Asking Spence to close down. It's great play by Spence. Oh, I'll tell you what, unlucky. Nearly closing down the Norway goalkeeper. Well, he did. Just couldn't quite get that right deflection on that to put it into the back of the net. That's great play by Jed Spence. Proper Andy Robbo run that. And that's what Tuchel's saying. Pointing at Spence. Fair play, lad. And up the other end. Don't be losing that there, Spence, lad. Backing into him there, there's eight. And he's won a free kick there. Sorry, chat. 7 minutes on there on the clock. Extra time. 7. There you go. 7 minutes out of that. Not the greatest of touches by Harry Kane. Possible breakaway here for Norway. Yeah, 7 minutes. Sorry there, chat. 7 minutes out of that. They still said Haaland 2-1 on the extra time. Well done, Rodgers. Hegem. Is that Hegem gone down? I called that 20 minutes ago, chat. He's been limping all around the pitch for absolute ages. Yeah, ridiculous footballer, chat. Suarez. Seems when you're speaking about his on the pitch quality, man. Obviously, I think, chat, who would you say is the closest to Messi and Ronaldo in like over the last like 10, 15 years? Who would you say the closest to Messi and Ronaldo? I think I personally think in terms of quality wise, a lot of people would say Neymar in terms of his individual quality. Suarez, I'd say. I'd have Suarez in that, like, obviously Messi, Ronaldo. But I'd say just below them would be like Suarez and like your Neymars. And I think shout out to Lewandowski as well, though. In his pomp, was a very good forward. So another stoppage of play here. Probably going to be about that's it, another 2 minutes added on there. Moller. Oh, Hegem, sorry. England throw in. Yeah, Hegem's off here. I was going to say, referee's had quick one here, England. There's a man down here, Norway, a centre half down. We need to get the ball in the mixer. Or you're just going to start just passing it round and just waste more time. Shift it to the left. Give it to Eze and let him attack the space. Rodgers. Is Hegem still off the pitch? Yeah, he's still off the pitch here. Stones. Ball in. Is that the mid corner? He's appealing for a corner there. Jude. Couldn't quite get the right connection on that cross. The header, sorry. Why is Harry Kane appealing for a penalty? Get out. No, not a penalty, that. Oh, yeah. Mbappe, would you say, chat? What was on? Another parallel universe, yes. Mbappe could have ended up with 3 World Cups. Eze. Arsenal's getting away with that there. Bit of a soft foul. Have Norway used all their subs? Only got one more sub left. All the way back to Norway's goalie. Reece James has gone to right back. Obviously with the change of concert going off. Anderson. Get your heads up, lads. So it'll be a throw into Norway. Yeah. Oh, miscontrol there. Is that a foul on Bellingham? I was going to say, referee, if that's a foul on Bellingham, that's surely got to be a red card. Hegem should be getting sent off if he's deemed that a foul on Jude Bellingham. I tell you, if he's made contact with Bellingham, that has to be a red card. Oh, he's whipped him up there. I know the ball's miles away. That's deliberate. That is deliberate. People might say that he's not meant that, but that is deliberate. And he's last man. And I get the ball is a good 5-10 yards away from. But I tell you what. That has to be a red card. Why is VAR not checked that? Whoa. Chat, that has to be a red. Even if the ball, is a good 10 yards away from Bellingham, but lucky there, Norway. I don't think that's like nah, he's meant that. And that is, we'll be going to extra time here, chat. That is 1-1. So another half an hour to go. So extra time it is. Certainly need it tonight. Chat, do you think that was I thought that should be a red card, but not given. Fair play to the referee. Mark saying late contact. Late contact wise, but he went down. He did get fouls. Good luck, chat. Oh, I just don't enjoy your night, mate. Don't blame me. It is late anyway in the UK, midnight. So nice one, mate, for tuning in, bud. Much appreciated as always, la. Absolute legend. No, chat. It's alright. You've won. That's not. He's saying that's not a foul, but fair enough. He's won. Just me chatting wham as always. But yeah, nice one there, chat. Yeah, but I think chat's won on that one. Yeah, it's just me being a deluded referee anyway. We're just trying to think that was a foul anyway. Certainly, I'd be off my seat if that was a Liverpool player getting brought down in a couple of weeks anyway. I'll be screaming, I can't get him off. A lot more anyway. Yeah, Ted Lasso. Chat, I need to. I've watched the odd episodes of Ted Lasso. I need to actually. Has anyone watched like the whole season or like the most up to date episodes of Ted Lasso? Is it still worth watching? I know a lot of people do rave about it anyway, saying that's really good. So, has anyone watched it? Right, I'll be back in a little second, Chest, and I get a drink anyway. I'll be back in a sec if you haven't already done so. Do drop a like and hit that subscribe button if you are new as well, chat. I'll see you in a little second. Another drink. I'm back underway for the extra time chat. So I'm interested to see, is there another substitution? So, see if there's any more. More chat. How are we? Yeah, you get an extra only, an extra sub, an extra time. Only one though. Whipped in by James. Not gone too far. But yeah, Hegham's come off chat. Ostergaard has come on. So it'll be a corner for England. So yeah, he's been tremendous for them, no chat. Hegham for Norway. So Ostergaard's come on. See if England can capitalise on one of these corners in extra time. Saka in swinger. Ball in, cleared by Ajer. Haaland's appealing that he was dragged. Saka. Ball to the far stick. Kane. Big save. It's fell to Saka. But a huge save from the Norway goalkeeper to deny Harry Kane. Ball again to the far stick. It's an outstanding header by Harry Kane, but even better by the Norwegian goalkeeper. Rodgers, shot on target, rebound! Jude Bellingham, 2-1. And here we go. I tell you what, fair play by Rodgers with the strike, but an even better. Another great goal by Bellingham tonight. Just his ability of sniffing out an opportunity. The anticipation on that is absolutely outstanding by Jude Bellingham. Two-one chat. And Haaland looks distraught. The energy is sapping out of them. But fair play. But that's what Rodgers is all about. On the edge of the box. Just forcing something. Forcing a save. Good shot on target, but it's the ricochet, the rebound. No one follows the run from Jude Bellingham. First man to it, and it's a simple tap-in. Well, it's not a simple tap-in, but it looks like that anyway. A lot of people might say, it's a poor ricochet from the goalkeeper. Yeah, it might be poor, but it's all about that anticipation work by Real Madrid attacking midfielder Jude Bellingham. And that's the quality England have got coming off the bench. Rodgers producing a quality of a strike on the edge of the box. And just moments before that as well, though, chat. Let's not forget the Harry Kane opportunity. Sublime header at the far stick. But now the pressure's on Norway to come out even more now. And as I said, the space should start to open up now for England, who are a bit more clever. Just a second goal there, but Jack McIndoe should have done better. But yeah, Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham with two fantastic strikes. for the evening. But yeah, Hegem, that injury to Hegem, it's huge, chat, for them, I'm telling you. He's been outstanding, not just tonight for them, but in the whole tournament as well. England at the back, just get rid, Spence. Right. But yeah, let's see what Norway have got left in the tank. Has Kane got 21 tournament goals for England? Fair play, Kane. That's good. Fair play. Yeah, he'd do well, Lee. It's like the type of player, isn't he? I know everyone go, obviously, the physicality, but he certainly got the physicality as a player. Jude, he can play every style. I think even the goals, as I said on the first one, he's got that bit of the Lampard about him in terms of when he arriving into the box as well. Like Lampard got so many goals, and I think Jude would be the same in the Premier League, mate. He's just got all the great attributes that you want in an attacking midfielder. Like even now, like 97th minute, and he's still pressing from the front. He's a perfect double act, really, for England. The right balance as well. You got Kane, and then you got Jude. Jude taking a bit of a breather. Yeah, they do well in the premise. That's probably said there, yeah. Matthias, I suppose we'll never know, mate. We've got to beat Norway still. Game's not over. But Jude's on a hat-trick. Can he get it before the night's out? Probably. Yeah, they look knackered, those on. They put in so much great work, not just tonight, but throughout the tournament. Great performance. Well, still not over yet. Oh, late. But you can appreciate quality, can't we, chat? All of us will appreciate the football and quality. Spence. He's done well here, Spence, inside. And that's got to be a penalty, and it is! Huge penalty, but it's fair play to Jed Spence. Phenomenal work by Jed Spence on the byline. It's a big opportunity for England to make it 3-1. There's no complaining about that. The Norway players are, but that's excellent work. 99th minute, and you got Jed Spence doing that. Tireless, unselfish work by Jed Spence. So good there in between the defenders there. And Oscar Bob being a typical attacker in a penalty box. Attackers can't defend, can they? Keep them high up at the pitch as you possibly can. But yeah, he's caught his leg in there, Spence. And you'd expect Kane to take it, or will it be Jude? But I think it'll be Harry Kane to take the penalty. But that's the correct penalty decision, chat. What? That's got to be a penalty. His foot gets locked in between Oscar Bob. It's a typical forward foul. There's no way that's going to be getting checked. What? Check into VAR. Are we watching a different game here? Yeah, Sean said there. Yeah, it's about winning that. But that's bizarre decision, chat, if I'm being honest. That's a bang-on penalty. He steps across. He's entitled to put his foot there. And even Oscar Bob, you can sense from Oscar Bob's reaction. Just look at Oscar Bob's reaction. Even he knows. He's like, oh, sorry, I've given away a pen. That's got to be a penalty. But Turpan, he's going to give the decision here. Penalty or no pen. Ah, they've scammed that, Norway. No penalty. And Haaland's dad saying foul. Whatever. Got away with one there, haven't they, Norway? Absolute joke. That's not being given, Shaft, fair enough. I'm just baffled by that. As Scout said there, you know, yeah, like where else is Jed Spence meant to put his his leg on top of his head? It's gone, chat, anyway. But I'll tell you, if that was a Liverpool player, he'd be absolutely more livid. Fair enough, not given. And will Norway react in the positive manner that they're open for? Harry Kane's appealing for handball there. Odegaard. Yeah. Noosa! Oh, what a block by Gakey. Are they really appealing for handball? Get out. Noosa, it's going to be a corner. Switch on England, lads. They're really trying to appeal for an handball there. Get out. England. Oh, big Dan Burn coming on. I'm a bit surprised he's not even on the pitch before there. In swinger here for Norway after corner. Away. Well done, Stones. So, yeah. Chat, is Stones a free agent? But we know he's had injuries, haven't we? But probably ends up back at Everton, won't he? But he's had a lot of injuries, John Stones, though, hasn't he? But if he plays like that, like he has done tonight, ball in, Pickford. Well, at least he's actually catch something tonight. First time he's done it, Pickford. But he was underneath. Pickford is absolutely madness, isn't he? Like, fair play, but there's times where he just needs to calm it. Tuchel just going mad there, saying that wasn't a throw-in. How many minutes have I added on here, ref? Probably 2 or 3 for the penalty check. 3 minutes added on in the first half extra time. Keeper. Anderson, lad. Kane. No give and go. Get Spence. It's a gay heat. It's a good switch, that. It's a Reece James. It's a bit of space here for Rodgers. If he can go forward, he's done. Got a good 5-10 yards ahead of him. To Spence. So yeah, great impact Spence since he's come on. Eze trying to play that ball behind to find Jude, but it's cleared by Norway to Anderson. So yeah, Anderson certainly looking like £120 million player. But we all know anyone that's watched him in the Premier League. If you're a Newcastle fan, you're probably crying. Obviously losing him for the amount of money you did in the first place. Ball into the box for England. Eze. And that is offside. Yeah, true. It's difficult though, Ozan, in it when you're trying to get that right balance of defensive. Obviously, yes, it might be a mistake, but you've just got to analyse it when you're looking at a great attacking run though from Bellingham. That's what you want from an attacking team. Bellingham. Saka. Can he stand him up? Saka. Bellingham. Referee got in the way there. Over the bar there, Jude. Not too happy, but I think that'll see it out for there. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's a big lad, isn't he? The Norway goalie. Saka. Quick one there. Great play there by Eze, backing into Arsenal. Kane holding it up. He looks knackered, Kane, but that's just Kane usually when he plays football, isn't it? Just plays at such a slow speed in terms of the way he plays football. Doesn't necessarily rely on a lot of pace, but that is half-time chat. Half-time of extra time. Oh, yeah. Big crucial 50 minutes here now, chat. Just gotta check, when's the Argentina game on? Is that 2 o'clock? Yeah. Looking at that strike there. Yeah. It's one of them, no chat. Who was it that we watched this week, chat, in one of the international games? Who was it that parried? One of the games that we done recently, where the goalkeeper had an absolute howler, where he just kept on parrying the ball. Yeah, it's just process, belief, but it's obviously getting that right balance of belief, Mark, and just showing your quality as well. I think with England, the squad's littered with a lot of quality, but especially in big tournaments when we watch Liverpool or any top side as well, it's just in the big moments you need your big players to step up and take that individual quality as well. There's only so much coaches can do. Obviously, tactics are very important, but it's about implementing those tactics as well on the field. And certainly when you go to play like Jude or Harry Kane and like just really stepping up at the big moments, like Gerrard done in Istanbul. Like, the big players rise to the biggest occasions. So, big 15 minutes. I'm being a bit surprised if Dan Burn doesn't come on here, chat. Strand, especially when Strand Larsen's coming on as well. Haaland's off. Oh. Haaland's off, chat. He must be absolutely knackered. Yeah, even, I suppose, it's an interesting sub. Haaland's off, chat. Bit of a sigh of relief for everyone. What's that? No, Matthäus, he got subbed a very long time ago, mate. He got subbed at half time. I think it was half time anyway. Yeah, as he said in stats. Oh, yeah, the United, nice one there, Scouse. We've watched that many football, haven't we, in the last couple of weeks? Yeah, yeah, it was the United goalkeeper spilling that shot, and obviously the Norway goalie a bit similar. Yeah, true there, Ozan. Yeah, he just must be apps. Not surprised, putting in a good shift. And we are back on the way for the final, hopefully, final 15 minutes of the game. But, never know with England. So, let's quickly check the other subs. Big Dan Burns coming on. I think that Dan Burn clearance against Mexico, that ball still hasn't got back into gravity. New set inside the penalty box. New set ball into the box, cleared by Stones. Looks like Stones has pulled his hamstring there, or he's got big cramp. I think that's more of his bit of cramp from Stones. So, yeah, that's not what you want. It'd be interesting to see the cameras on Haaland. Wasn't what he says after the game. Is it injury or is it just a case of just coming off and getting fresh legs up at the top end of the pitch? Got Arisa sitting next to Haaland's dad there. So yeah, Strand Larsen there, chat. Haaland's off. And looks like Dan Burn will be coming on. You'd expect it to be for... I was going to say, you're not going to take Harry Kane off just in case you get the pens. It's going to be for... It'll be interesting who's coming off. Oh, wait. All the way back there to Arsenal. Yeah, Haaland off dress. I don't mind Strand Larsen. He's an alright forward. Paul, have you opened the box, lad? I was going to say, it's like all of us. You can't just have one Magnum. You've got to have the old box, haven't you, lad? Oh, no, I have. Patrick, big over the bar. It's big opportunity there for Norway over the bar. I tell you, it's a good first touch out of his speed. But I tell you what, good pressing by Jed Spence, just doing enough to put off the Bodo Glint midfielder. Big let off there for England. Not that they needed it. Anderson. They need to keep hold of the ball better there, England. The ball just keeps on coming back to them. And well done, Kane. That's better. Kane needs to get his head up. He's found Saka. Kane's drifting onto a bit of space. Saka. Comfortable for the goalkeeper. Kane's screaming at him there. He's in a fair amount. It's great play by Jed Spence. Kane. Jed Spence. Big save. Ricochet rebound. Big save again. Saka denied. Big double save there to Rodgers. It's a huge double save. That's what he should have done with the Bellingham second goal. Number 21's coming home for Liverpool this season, Chas. It is. Number 21. And he's offside there, Saka. So, Dan Burn coming on. He's been looking like he's coming on. But that's a fine second save. Straight at him, no, but even still, on that front post, smothering it. And there's no way you take Jude off unless he's absolutely knackered as well. He is. He's taking Jude off. Great performance by Jude. 2 goals tonight. One of the best England performances we've seen in a very long time. Of an individual quality. Certainly a lad that doesn't lack confidence. And he backs it up with quality and goals. Oh, 5-man back line, which is understandable. Big Dan Burn. The Great Wall of Newcastle has just come on. Ball in. And here we go, Dan Burn. He's only been on the pitch 2 seconds. Have a bit of that. Doesn't need an introduction, Dan Burn. If a ball's in the box, he'll head it. Sadly, he scored against Liverpool in the League Cup final the year before last, but just a big shame that Liverpool aren't getting a player like Anderson, chat. He's going to be absolutely tremendous for City, sadly. Especially with the loss of Bernardo as well. Odegaard. To Big. Odegaard. Ball into the box. Clear by Stones. Ball out to Noosa down the left-hand side. Stand them up. It's going to be a ball to the far stick. Going to be a corner to Norway. Why is Pickford screaming at Spence there? There was no way he could have got that. Like, to prevent it. That ball going out. Good block by Jet. Spence. So, Odegaard again. Yes. Oscar Bob over the bar. Should be at least hitting the target there. He's rushed that then. Could have had an extra touch there. The Fulham man. Got away with that England big time. Rushed it. Really fascinating if that was on target. That's got to be a foul. Referee? Desire won Harry Kane's shirt and his captain's armband. Sander Berge. Crucial. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left. England need to dig in deep. It's going to be a goal kick. That's great work. That's got to be out. Ref. Great work by Reece James. I'm not bothered about who's in the stands, apart from, fair enough, he was showing the fans as well, but all these Hollywood superstars and all that. Get the camera on the pitch. Odegaard. Oh, it's a big. He's done well there to draw a foul. And there's going to be a foul by Rodgers. But I was going to say, they were Bodo Glint midfielder there, Berg. Just checking how old he is. 28. I was going to say, he was a bit more, maybe 23, 24. I was going to say, big move to another big club in Europe, but he's a good player. Very good player indeed. Oh, Addy, the semis Tuesday and Wednesday, Addy, Paul. Fair enough. Hopefully they're at a good time, really, and not like 2 o'clock in the morning. So Odegaard with this free kick here now. 3.5 minutes left. Ball in. Pickford punched. He's punched it, but he's collided with his own player there. I tell you what, he's went into his own player, and I can understand why. And Ayer's getting a yellow card here, the Brentford man. And he's furious. I can understand his frustration because he's went into his own player there, Pickford. Yeah, he ricocheted with Rodgers. So it would have been fascinating if that ball ended up in the back of the net. But he was there. Yeah. He was getting the ball. Is it going to be a Norway ball or an England ball or a drop ball? What's it going to be here? Pickford having a word with Odegaard. Is it this Sunday, Mark? What day are we on? Oh, next Sunday, sorry. Yeah. So there's a lot of football in there. A lot of football. He's actually giving it beans there, right, on the replay. Well, yeah, drop ball for Norway. On the halfway line as well. England were lucky that wasn't a drop ball on the edge of the box. We've still got to defend it. New set. James, he's appealing for the England throw, and he's done well there. 2 minutes left to go. Been a great game from both sides, really. England's at the minute have a pop. New set. Still not over though. Looks like he was offside there, referee, no. Yeah, he wasn't in offside position. I don't know if I can get that offside shot, but not the Harry Kane one. And it's... There we go. That was all good. All goodly. No worries, though. Oh, was it? Got to get past Argentina and the Switzerland first, lads. All ladies. Not going to be an easy game. Good luck trying to defend Messi anyway. Is that going to be a foul on Harry Kane? No. Harry Kane's gone down now. He's saying he was fouled in the head. But it's all about game management here by Harry Kane. He knows what he's doing. I know, yeah. As I got to keep that ball in the corner now, as I. Where's he? Why is he going backwards? Going to the corner. Surely at the time it'd be about 2 minutes, I'd say. 2-3 minutes. Any more, I'd be surprised. John Stones. Arsenal. Dan Burn. He lives for the header. He absolutely loves it. And it's going to be an England throwing as well. Fair play. How many minutes added on here? Minutes away from a place in the World Cup semi-final. 2 minutes away from a semi-final bout with Argentina or Switzerland for England if they can hold on. It's good play. It's better by Rodgers. But and that is an awful clearance by Norway, and I think that's it. Game, set, and match. Nearly. It's going to be an England throw-in. England. That's poor by Norway. They're struggling to get it past the halfway line. And England's John Stones all the way to Pickford. Pickford, long searching ball forward. Chat, a massive thank you to everyone that's tuned in tonight, everyone. Legends. So, I have to throw the kitchen sink at it. Norway, for absolutely everything at it. Eze, done really well. Eze, been dispossessed. Last attack here now for Norway. The Brentford centre-half, Noosa, on the edge of the box. He's found Oscar Bob. And great defending by Rodgers. And they're appealing for a foul, but Norway have got it now. One last long ball for Norway. It's pumped forward. Away by Dan Burn. He loves it. And there's only going to be one winner. And that's Dan Burn. And that is full-time England. Congratulations to England. And a huge moment for the Three Lions. But with big expectations comes a big responsibility for this England side. It's a side littered with real quality. And England winning it in extra time. But a proper England performance. And Jude Bellingham rising to the occasion when needs be tonight. But fair play for Norway, being tremendous. Absolutely tremendous this tournament. Phenomenal, but unlucky for Haaland and the lads. Certainly won't be the last time we see Haaland this season. He'll be being a nuisance to many Premier League backline anyway. But chat, I'll set up the Argentina game anyway. I'll see it a bit later, and we'll be going again for that game very soon. The final quarter-final game to see if it will be either Argentina or Switzerland. We're anticipating it to be Argentina, but you never know. But chat, thank you. If it's the final time you are watching tonight, yes, we will be having a Liverpool transfer news show tomorrow morning as well. So keep an eye on the channel as well, everyone. But a massive thank you, everyone. But yeah, we'll be live a bit later for the Argentina game. It is a 2 a.m. UK time kick-off. But yeah, depending, I don't think it's going to be getting delayed anyway. But chat, I'll see you later. If that's the final time I see you tonight, enjoy your Saturday night, enjoy it. And yeah, look after yourselves, everyone. I'll see you a bit later, but I know it'll be a bit late for a lot of yous. But yeah, it'll be interesting. But I suppose you'll probably wake up to the results. Probably will be Argentina anyway, and that's going to be some game, and Messi possibly coming up against England versus Argentina, a historic footballing tie as well. But chat, everyone, see you a bit later anyway. And as always, a huge thank you to every single one of yous for tuning in tonight. Much appreciated. A big performance by England, certainly, and they didn't disappoint as well. See you later, lads.